Good morning and welcome to Coach's Corner. So for today, I want to find a way to inspire you to think about what we're doing with triathlon differently. Triathlon's not it's a finite game. I'm going to be quoting some things from Simon Sinek today, but it's a finite game, but it's got infinite games around it all over the place. For example, why am I doing what I'm doing? Because I believe in the process of improving yourself. So it's about self-improvement as well as about winning this game. But it's almost not about winning a triathlon. It's about participating and improving yourself to a point where you bring yourself to a place you never thought you could achieve. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, a lot of people think this is really hard, and it's not. You have to swim a little bit, you have to bike a little bit, and you have to run a little bit for a triathlon. And you have to you have to do the things to transition between the three things. And so you break them down into smaller pieces. You find a way to do these things efficiently and more effectively. You practice at it, you train at it, and eventually you kind of get better at it. Now, you have to want to do it. There are some sacrifices you have to make. You have to spend a bit of time doing this stuff, and the more you get into it, the more you're going to discover that it does take that sacrifice. It takes time away from home, family, sometimes friends. It takes some travel oftentimes, but it takes some of that leisure time you'd otherwise have, unless you want to become a professional and make this your job. Now, this coaching is kind of my job, but nobody's paying me to do what I do for the most part. I can make money at it. I can make money officiating. I can make money drawing up training plans. I can make money video assessing athletes. But when I come out here and work with my athletes on the workouts I do and on the preview rides I do, I don't make any money at it. It's all sacrifice to me. And what does that mean? I mean, it means I'm not home. I'm not laying in bed drinking a cup of coffee. I'm up early in the morning doing things that I do enjoy doing, but it's like I could be doing something else that's maybe more enjoyable at times, although I do enjoy this. So what is this all, how do I package this all to you? Well, you have to want to do this. You have to set some objectives, some goals, and they have to be realistic. But you have to have this bigger mindset that it's not this finite game we're doing, although we do participate in those. But what it is what am I growing into from this? What am I learning about myself from all the time I spend sacrificing my time, my efforts, and oftentimes my own money to be in this sport? And it's because I'm learning how to become better and bigger than myself. I give back to all these wonderful people that I get a dopamine hit when they show up with a big smile on their face and they go through Sufferfest with me, because sometimes it's hard. It's uncomfortable to be cycling against the wind, to be running in 90-degree temperatures, to be swimming when the water's below 60. It's not always that fun to get in the water in those temperatures or do these things at certain times of the year or in certain weather conditions. But let's say, for example, you want to run a marathon up in Washington or in London or someplace cold and rainy oftentimes. You better learn how to run in the rain and be uncomfortable for the sake of this sport. If you're going to do a triathlon in the first part of the year, let's say Oceanside, half Ironman, you're gonna have to swim in cold water. You're just going to have to do it because the race isn't going to be in warm water. But the reward and the growth you get from that, the resilience by doing hard things, is so profound, and it changes you as a person, where all of a sudden some of the hard stuff doesn't seem nearly as hard, and some of the easy stuff is like, no sweat, that's easy. And you discover the hard stuff gets easier, and the easy stuff is almost annoying sometimes. So what do we take away? We take away, do some hard things, do some things that are uncomfortable, learn, grow, and develop from those things. Okay, like, subscribe, share this with somebody who may need it, and we'll see you here next time.